Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams...
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Another chance from a corner. Kashiwa Reysol have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Chips it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Louisville really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Somewhat off target. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Linton. Oh, what has happened here? Lucas Paqueta, and he's had a hit! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Laporte spots it and intercepts. Now he's off and running. It's played through for him. Joelinton. Oh, a delicate chip through. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's an inviting looking ball that. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Pinches it off him. And here's the chance to counter. Joelinton.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Kashiwa Reysol are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That's going in strongly.
Threads one in. He's tried one! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Paqueta. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. Lucas Paqueta. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Joelinton. Goes looking wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Incoming delivery. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good ball! Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Cross goes in there. Sidibe gets it away. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's going up front in a hurry. Now that's well seen too. Well, now here's a good battle. Bice, he's having a go! That carried quite a threat.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Paqueta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Linton. And no, that was never going to make it. And that could set him on his way.
Louisville really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So, time for changes
Number
on both sides,
22.
actually.
Number 61. Number 6. Number 12. Coming on the field. Number 4. Number 24. Onana. Number 5. Number 15.
Well, that had the makings of
Number
something quite
3.
promising, but it's
Substitution in
fizzled out
progress.
into nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kashiwa Resol have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lucas Paqueta. He can run onto that. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now this could be a chance. Played into the box.
Well played and well cleared.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment and believe...
So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Laporte picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton goes steaming forward. Joelinton. Joelinton crosses. Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Talisca. That's tidy. Swings a mighty effort. He's delivered all right. And Kashiwa Risol score first. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Joelinton gets into a good position. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's been flattened there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread it left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Laporte. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Joelinton is in a really good position out wide. Kashiwa Risol are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's gone forward. Kashiwa Risol have it back and can go again. He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely feet. And here's Joelinton.
Louisville really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's intervened well there. Talisca. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's the shot! And that has sent him sprawling. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little... And he shoots! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Truly superb. A goal of such And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the action is back underway.
Kashiwa Reysol can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Laporte. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Lucas Paqueta. Pass somewhat off target. And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that looks a decent ball. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Paqueta.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He slings it in, and he's there to clear it. Joelinton! Joelinton! That's a half-decent try. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lucas Paqueta looks to get on the end of this. Onana has created one goal already. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Spread out to the left. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. And he's lost his man here. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Joelinton. And he's being shifted off it. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Good running. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Substitutions taking place.
Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Could move up a gear here. No, it's come to nothing. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Lucas Paqueta. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Kashiwa Reysol clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played out towards the right wing, and he's straight offside.
substitution on the field. Number 4, number 12, number 61, number 8. Coming on the field, number
Lucas
26,
Paqueta.
number 3, number 5, number 15. Two added minutes has been
And the
indicated.
finish! He's got a goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Kashiwa Reysol give themselves a fighting... That's that, the end. Kashiwa Reysol played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Your
to
reflections
make
then,
sure
Jim?
to put any
Well,
litter
there was a
in the bins
distinct lack of
provided. Thank
clarity
you for
or
your
commitment
cooperation.
in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.